Hello Taurus, and welcome to your July 2021 video. So Taurus, right? This is an exciting time because Jupiter isn't retrograde, but it's going to be moving into Aquarius. So think about 3 months prior, anything you started or contemplating on doing, now you have the energy to complete it this month going forward towards the end of the month. But we'll talk about that. On the 10th, we have a new moon in your third house, and on the 12th, Mercury in the third house. Now, the third house is about networking, communication, information. It's a lot of thinking and also friends, like communicating to someone you trust to basically come up with new ideas, new inspiration. The new moon giving you that new energy. It's a very sensitive energy as well. So, communicating in a loving way, sharing information. Very good. And you'll be thinking too, because Mercury will be in the third house. So really putting emphasis on the mind and what you think. This is important though, Taurus. Do not let your mind drive you crazy. Right? You have Uranus in your sign of Taurus, and it's going to be there for the next couple of years, and it's bringing a lot of change. And you are a fixed sign, and you're not, fixed signs like things a certain way. And when change and things go different way all the time, it can create a lot of anxiety and nervous tension. So having that Mercury on the 12th move into the third house, your mind is really active. Use it to your benefit with good ideas. Don't use it in a negative way where you're just like doubting yourself and having negative self-talk and talking down in your mind to you. That is not good. Remember, you have that new moon in Cancer that's basically in your third house. It's really encouraging you to be more sensitive towards yourself. The communication you have with other people, be more sensitive. To be more sensitive with what's going on within your own mind when it comes to communicating with yourself. That will be really healthy for you. On the 22nd, we have Venus in the 5th. This is great for romance, love. So the 5th house, creative ideas when it comes to business, love and romance, inner child or children. So, love for children, spending time around children, or working with your inner child and giving yourself a good time, having some fun, having some relaxation, feeling like, oh, I just need to have some fun. And Venus there, love, luxury, and beauty. What do you love that gives fun to your life? That's that energy. Good for business because you can come up with like passionate ideas. With Venus in the 5th, it's all about creative juices flowing, and you now can create, and it's good for business and creating things. Whether you have a business, whether you're working somewhere, you have the creative juices flowing through you. But it'll all be depending on whether you give yourself the fun you need. And it wants you to, with Venus there, it wants you to like enjoy yourself, have a good time. On the 23rd, we have Sun joining Mars in your 4th house. So here you're going to want to take action upon your home. The Sun illuminating, declutter, remove things, wanting to make your home more comfortable. Mars, take action, renovations, wanting to move furniture, move things. You might even think about moving because the 4th house rules our emotional self, what makes us feel emotionally comfortable. So changes also within the family, changes within your home environment, all those things that make us feel good. But this wants to make you feel good because it's the Sun. It illuminates, it brings that optimism. And Mars is about taking action upon the things that you need to do within your family and within your home in order for it to be more comfortable, more cuddly. On the 24th July, we have a full moon happening in your 10th house. Career, goals, ambitions, dreams. Full moon, it'll want you to release. You need to let go of certain aspects. You need to let go of certain things holding you back. What is holding you back? What is holding you back from your career? You might even think about changing careers. You might even contemplate like you're not happy here, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant. You need to move, you need to do something. You need to let go. And it's about career, it's about goals. You might even want to let go of certain goals in order to make room for new ones. You might even change your goals. There's a lot of change going around your goals in order to create new opportunities. So when we talk about 10th house, it rules goals, it rules ambition, it rules career, how the world sees us. So whether you're working, even purpose, so whether you're working unemployed or whether you are basically retired, you still have goals. You still have a purpose. You're here. You're living. What do you want to create? What is it that you need to let go of that's standing in your way? Because the 10th house rules where we feel we get rewards, where we feel rewarded for the energy and the action we're putting in. And, all of those little things where this is as simple as maybe you can share an inspiration on a status somewhere and basically it gets acknowledgement, but you're still serving a purpose of uplifting people. So it can be simple. It can be simple goals like that, or goals as in, this is my career move, this is what I need to do in my business, this is where I need to get myself, this is what's standing in the way, this is why I need to change. That's simple. So when we think of that 10th house, we think of the changes we need to make to create opportunities so we can reach the goals that we want to have within our lives. So we can feel like rewarded, and this is what I accomplished. On the 28th, Mercury moves into the 4th house, back to family and back to home environment. You'll be thinking, communicating with loved ones and wanting to, again, change things, even, make those thinking within your mind and communicating a lot with the people closest to you. That will be really good for you this month, to communicate with the people closest to you, to get their input, to get their ideas. It's a lot about thinking and communication with Mercury in the 4th. On the 29th, Jupiter retrograde in the 10th. So Jupiter retrograde in the 10th, and Jupiter now moves back into Aquarius, which is a fixed sign in your 10th house of career. Think 3 months prior. What were you starting? What were you bringing into life? Now you have the opportunity from now going forward, from the 29th going forward, to complete it. So what ideas when it came to your career? What opportunities? What were you trying to create? Now you can complete it. Now you can complete it during this time. Now you can have the opportunities, the wisdom, the experience. You can find yourself a little bit more settled in order to create that going forward. This is in your 10th house of goals, ambitions, how the world sees you, accomplishments, rewards. Now you can do it until the end of the year. On the 30th, Mars is in the 5th house. Mars in the 5th is all about taking action when it comes to romance, creative ideas, business, wanting to start a business, anything like that. Starting a business, creating a business. Inner child, spending time with children, romance. It's a fun time. Think of Mars as a planet of action, doing, motivation, inspiration. Like, I feel inspired. I'm going to do this motivated. And the 5th house is all about fun, passion, romance, children, inner child. So you can either be taking action when it comes to children. You can either be working on your inner child, like, oh, I want to do something fun. I want to have an adventure. I want to feel inspired. And then you go, you do something fun, and then you come back, oh, I feel motivated. I feel passionate. I want to put this energy towards a hobby I have. I want to put this energy to a hobby I want to turn to a business. I want to take this, energy of feeling passion, like I learned that thing and it inspired me. And I can take this idea and that idea and create this. And I can put it towards my business. Or I learned something and I feel motivated to share it at work and, to change things up. It's a lot of that energy. Thank you so much for watching.